Mics are coming out, everybody. See who's there. Hi. You don't hoot and holler too loud, my dear. Just doing a little voice repair. Hi, everybody. We're so happy to be playing, period, and then playing here because this is everything that a true jazz music lover would love. Little series at a bookstore and this fabulous bookstore. So thank you, Eric and Angie, for having us. Should we just jump right in? Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Monday, all I saw was trouble with the gas prices double and the rent unpaid. Friday, I had a smile at the ready. Trouble all seemed petty. I am not afraid. Could the world have changed that soon? Now I'm whistling a different tune. My baby said yes, yes. Man said yes, yes. Yes, 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 that's what I heard. Yes, 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 it's such a beautiful word. Morning, I could barely get going, like my head needed mowing. I was so alone. Evening, I got a big smile handy, like I'm walking on candy. I just got off the phone. Something's happened, can't you see? It's the same old world, a different me. 'Cause my baby said yes, yes. Man said yes, yes. Yes, 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 that's what I heard. Yes, 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 it's such a beautiful word. The candle's still going, and my baby's still going just where he wants to be. That's with me. Daylight, the man ain't leaving. I can hear him breathing. He is lying next to me. Something's happened, can't you see? It's the same old world, a different me. Because the baby said yes, yes. Man said yes, yes. He said yes, yes, yes. That's what I heard. He said yes, yes, yes. It's such a beautiful word. He said yes, yes. I love him when he says yes to me. All right, put your hands together, everybody. Say yes. Let me introduce you to the band. That's Terrence Brewer right over there on guitar. My name is Pamela. This is a little song that I wrote about my favorite word. And you just feel good if you say it. Let me hear you say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes to me. Because he say yes, he say yes, yes to me. Oh. Hi, everybody. Yeah, that's a song I wrote quite a while ago, but I just, let me explain what we're going to do tonight, because I was so excited to get to play music with Terrence, and we're going to do a lot of songs from our CD, which is up here. But we also, I threw a lot of stuff at him that he'd never played before, and this was, said, let's dust off some other material too, so we're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to do both kinds of music, jazz and blues. Okay. So about our album, Terrence and I had been playing together for a few years, just showing up on gigs together, digging each other. When it came out that we were both big fans of the Ella Fitzgerald, Joe Pass duet albums that had come out. First one came out in 1974. And I said to Terrence, I think I've listened to that a million times. And he said, I've listened to it a gazillion times. And we decided to try to go after some of that material. Because it takes us, it's not just that you have to have a great jazz guitarist. And believe me, I'm not Ella, I know that. But what you have to do is have a relationship. You have to really hear each other. So we're going to do this song. It's written by the Gershwins, George and Ira Gershwin. George and his lovely wife, Ira, somebody once said. It's called A Foggy Day in London Town. I was a stranger in the city, out of town from the people I knew. I had this feeling of self-pity. What to do, what to do, what to do. The outlook was decidedly blue. But as I walked through the foggy streets alone, it turned out to be the luckiest day I've known. A foggy day in London, the town had me worried, had me down. I viewed the morning with alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. How long, I wondered, could this thing last? But the age of miracles hadn't passed, for suddenly I saw you there in foggy London town. The sun was shining everywhere. You know, a foggy day, had me worried. For suddenly I saw you there. A foggy day in London town, you know it had me worried, and it had me down. You know that I viewed the morning with alarm, because the British Museum had lost its charm. How long, I wondered, could this thing last? The age of miracles hadn't passed, for suddenly I saw you there in foggy London town. Foggy London town. Terrence and I live in the Richmond district in San Francisco. We know a little thing about fog. It might be 80 degrees in Bernal Heights, and you're swaddled in sweaters. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but with you it's so delightful. Foggy London town, foggy London town, foggy London town. The sun was shining everywhere. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to do this song Donna, this is your song. We're going to do this song that was written by Duke Ellington and Don George. John George was a great lyricist. He wrote I'm Beginning to See the Light, and he wrote Yellow Rose of Texas. But I think this is a great song. Do we have any blues fans out there?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Ain't got the change of a nickel. Ain't got no bounce in my shoes. Ain't got no fancy to tickle. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Ain't got no coffee that's a perkin'. Yeah, ain't got no winnings to lose. Ain't got a dream that's a workin'. I ain't got nothing but the blues. When troubles flare up, I get my hair up, and I just can't make it come down. Believe me, Pappy, I can't get happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest in my slumber. Ain't got no feelings to bruise. Ain't got no telephone number. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Change of a nickel. Yeah, got no bounce in my shoes. I got no fancy to tickle. And I got nothing but the blues. Whoa, hey, 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 hey. Ain't got no coffee that's perking. Hey, ain't got no feelings to bruise. I don't have a dream that's a working. And I got nothing, nothing but the blues. When troubles flare up, I get my hair up, but I just can't make it calm down. Believe me, I'm happy. I won't be a happy since my ever-loving baby left town. Ain't got no rest in my slumber. Ain't got no feelings to bruise. I'm all out of telephone numbers. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Got a lot of blues. Especially the last 20 months. I have a lot of blues. They've been stacking up. It's not exactly that I have nothing, but nothing from nothing leaves nothing. 'Cause I got some debts, and you know I've got a few regrets, but that's all that you left me with. You left me with nothing, and I got nothing. Not exactly nothing, 'cause I got me some blues. I've got the blues. I've got the blues. I've got the blues. And I ain't got nothing but the blues. Thank you. Thank you, blues fans. Oh yeah, this song. All right. Yeah, they're all journeys. Gotta leave it loose. You gotta leave it loose, 'cause anything might happen. I had to take a little sip. So, this is a song that was written by the great Billy Strayhorn. Guys, okay, I see a lot of nodding heads there. That's beautiful. Come on up. There's seats right up here. Billy Strayhorn, man, he was genius songwriter. It was a lot of why Duke Ellington was so very successful. But he started writing this song when he was 16 years old, which is it's phenomenal in many ways because it's so musically complex that's extraordinary. However, he wouldn't let anybody record it. He would pull it out at parties. For about 12 years, he kept tinkering with it till he got it just where he wanted it to be. It's really something. And the way that the melody is constructed, it has to sit just at the perfect place because nothing else works with those chords next to each other. So I was always scared to sing this song, and I think Terrence challenged me to do it when we were in Mexico. He said, "Do that song." So we decided to do this song, and then we decided, let's do it as a waltz. It's crazy. And that's what we're going to do. This is Billy Strayhorn's amazing song, Lush Life. I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with distant gay traces, where you could see there used to be that they'd been washed away by too many through the day. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Ah, yes, I was wrong. Once again, I was wrong. Is lonely again, and only last year everything seems so sure, and life is awful again, a trough full of hearts would only be a week in Paris would ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive. I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. seems so sure, and life is awful again. A drop full of hearts would only be a bore. A week in Paris would ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Oh, romance is a mush, stifling those who strive, and I'll live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely. Thank you. It's amazing that a 16-year-old could have been jaded enough to write those lyrics.
Wow.
Maybe he wrote it and then he created the life to live to fit that, but it was pretty amazing. All right, let's swing it a little bit, okay? All right. No moon at all, what a night. Even fireflies have dimmed their light. Stars have disappeared from sight. There's no moon at all. Well, don't make a sound, it's so dark. Even Fido is afraid to bark. What a perfect chance to park. There's no moon at all. Should we want atmosphere for inspiration, dear? One kiss will make it clear. Tonight's the night and bright moonlight might interfere. No moon at all up above. This is nothing like they told us of. Just think we fell in love. There's no moon at all. that told us stars have disappeared from sight. There's no moon at all. Well, don't make a sound, it's so dark. Even Fido is afraid to bark. What a perfect chance to park. No moon at all. Should we want atmosphere for inspiration, dear? One kiss will make it clear. Tonight's the night and bright moonlight might interfere. No moon at all up above. This is nothing like they told us of. And just to think we fell in love. There's no moon at all. No moon at all. No moon, moon, moon. On a magic night here in Bernal Heights. On a magic night. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. A fantabulous night to make romance 'neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling. I don't know all the words, you might have to help me. To this trying to please, to the calling, to the heartstrings that play soft and low. You know the night's magic seems to tremble and hush. Something seems to shine, what? In your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just have one more moon dance? One more moon dance. One more moon dance. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No moon at all. No moon at all. No moon at all. No moon at all. Some of you were singing. I like that. And Cassandra's snapping on the tune of 4. I love that, baby. Well, yes. Yes. Not to everybody. But it's so important. It's so interesting, you know, I've got this going the whole time, you know. And when we're being this quiet, I have to be careful. I don't stomp up the floor. All right. Hey. I am used to playing in big loud bands. You've tamed me. All right. Speaking of Van Morrison. Speaking of Van Morrison, this song has been waking up with me a lot in the morning. So let's give it a go. We were born before the wind. Are so younger than the sky. Ere the bonny boat was won, as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and touch the sky, and together we will fly into the mystic. And when that foghorn blows, I'll be coming home. And when that foghorn blows, I want to hear it. Don't want to fear it, because I just want to rock your gypsy soul. I want to dance with you just like days of old, and together we can float into the mystic. And when that foghorn blows, I'll be coming home. And when that foghorn blows, I want to hear it. I don't want to fear it, because I just want to rock your gypsy soul. I want to dance with you just like days of old. Then together we will float into the mystic. I want to dance with you into the future. I wanna dance with you, I wanna float with you into forever, into the future, into the mystic. Let's do another song from our record. By the way, we have CDs up here. Remember CDs? They were those things that spun around. Anyway, come on up, get a few. We have this beautiful duo album that we made. It's up here. And when we started doing this project, we had identified songs we want to do. I love this next song. It was written by the great Billy Eckstein, incredible jazz singer. Really quite a songwriter, too. This is an incredible song. And Ella and Joe had done it as a ballad, which was how we were prepared to do it. And then Terrence was coming over about once a week. We were just hanging together, knocking around ideas. And I had this idea in the shower, where all great ideas come. And when Terrence came over that day, I said, if we had a band, we could do it with this groove. And I started kind kind of, in a terrible sort of beatboxy way describing this sort of New Orleans groove I had in mind. And Terrence said, "Oh, well, I can do that." I loved what we came up with. So here we are, Ten's beautiful 10 fingers. Terrence has 10 fingers. They all work beautifully. Don't tell me about a night in June or a shady lane beneath a velvet moon. Don't tell me. I wanna talk about you. Don't mention that waterfall or a shady nook where crickets softly call. Don't tell me. I wanna talk about you. The moon and the stars, the objects on Mars, things that we've talked of before. And your love for me was a question. Your answer pulls back heaven's door. So tell me your love will be sincere. Then, my darling, you needn't ever fear. I love you. I wanna talk about you. And the stars, the objects on Mars, things I talked of before. But your love for me was a question. Your answer pulls back heaven's door. So tell me your love will be sincere. Then, my darling, you needn't ever fear. I love you. I wanna talk about you. I wanna talk about you. Tell me what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on inside that pretty little head. If you want me, don't be afraid, I'm not your little toy. Tell it like it is. I wanna talk about you, 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 you. I wanna talk about you, you, talk about you, you, you. Thank you. Well, we have one more song, and then we're going to take a very short little break and then come back and play some more, if that's all right with y'all. Meanwhile, come on and visit, come up and say hi and maybe visit the merchandise, but you don't have to. We're so happy. We're so happy you're in a bookstore. We're so happy you're in this bookstore. That already means that you're a special kind of person. And, of course, thank you to Eric at Bird and Beckett Books for deciding to have live music be a thing. Yeah? Thank you, baby. So this song, I actually wrote this next song 21 years ago. And it's funny about these songs that you write, you know, I mean, mostly I was poaching the love life of my friends around me, picking up on stories. But then, you know, you wait along long enough and these songs can come true. This particular song was written before I think we even had the word boundaries in our emotional literacy lexicon, but that's what it's all about. You know, it's about that situation where somebody said goodbye to me. Can't imagine that. I know, the fool. But they don't quite all the way say goodbye. You know, they don't break up all the way. They just keep, like, you know, little chain yanking every now and then, you know. So if you ever find yourself in a situation like that, here's the song to let them know, honey, this thing is over. And here we go. All right. You could dance if you want. Where will you find me? Once you've said we're through, where will you get the kind of love I gave to you? Oh, where? Well, don't despair. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see you in your dreams. Now don't come round my office. Don't drop by my home. Don't pop round the clubs I go to when you're all alone. 'Cause if you find you've changed your mind, don't call me on the phone. I'll see you in your dreams. You're upset and so you had your bet. Well, you tease me and yet you know that's wrong. You say you miss me lots, you're having second thoughts. You're cunning, you're stunning, you're stringing me along. So will I meet you when you call tonight and beg me to appear? Will I tell myself that this time you might be sincere? Well, I relent when you repent. I'll tell you what, my dear, I'll see you in your dreams. Don't come around my office. Don't stop by my home. Don't drop by the clubs I go to. Just 'cause you're all alone. If you find you've changed your mind, don't call me on the phone. I'll seek you in your dreams. I'm gonna see you in your dreams. Just stay right there, baby. See you in your dreams. Hey, we're gonna see you actually in about 15 little minutes. Put your hands together for Terrence Brewer on guitar. My name is Pamela Rose. I'll see you. I'll see you. I'm gonna see you in your dreams. 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 We'll be right back. class. This is all we did to the whole class. 2 and 4. Right. Big difference in your life.
Excuse me, Mary.
All right, are we ready? Are we ready to strike up the band? Hello, we're so happy to be back. Back live, back at the beautiful Bird and Beckett bookstore. And by the way, if you're tuning in, guys, help support live jazz. Just send them a little money, right?
Or a lot of money.
Or a lot of money.
Yes.
You know,
I like the way you're
just,
thinking.
you know, that extra, you know, money you were going to do something bad with, maybe. Just put it here instead. You know, $5,000, $10,000, something like that. It's a good thing. This is a beautiful thing. You know, jazz is meant to be in the moment. It really wasn't made for stadiums and great big clubs. It was really born out of things like this. And so we are so grateful that there's still a few places that understand just what to do. Oh, yeah, go. Oh, okay. Hi, Terrence. You having a good time? Yeah, I know. I got a little creative. All right. Love is lovelier the second time around. Much more wonderful with both feet on the ground. And the second time you hear that love song sung, makes you think perhaps that love like youth is wasted on the young. Love's more comfortable the second time you fall. And just like a friendly home, the second time you call. Who can say what led us to this miracle we found? There are those, I'd bet, say love comes once, and yet I am so glad we met the second time around. Terrence Brewing. Love's more wonderful the second time you fall. Much more comfortable with both feet on the ground. And the second time you hear that love song sung makes you think perhaps that a love like youth is wasted on the young. Love's more wonderful the second time you fall, just like a friendly home. The second time you call, who can I say what led us to this miracle we found? There are those, I bet, say love comes once, and yet I'm so glad we met the second time around. Second time around. See, it's the second set, so I was thinking that would be a good song. So some of you, I think some of you know that I'm very fond of talking about and touring about the great women in early jazz and blues. It's something that's important to me to remind others about. But I was lucky enough to have this show called Blues as a Woman that hopefully will start touring again next year. We'll see. And in that show, my favorite part of it is when we get to talk about this next woman, Memphis Minnie. Oh, yes. Let's have a oh, yes, Memphis Minnie. I mean, she was just so she was an incredible guitarist and really just heads and shoulders over the players of her era. But also, it was just so important to really put it in the context that, you know, if you were a black girl growing up in the South during the Depression, there weren't a lot of great options for you. You know, you were going to work yourself to death on your daddy's farm, or, you know, maybe you get married and work yourself to death on your husband's farm, or you go into domestic service, you know. So she became a musician and got her first guitar at age 12 and started running away and built up this incredible finger-picking style. And then she started writing songs, and of her songs, this is my favorite because I feel it's a song called In My Girlish Days, and I feel like she was just singing the song of all those young girls who were daring just to dream beyond anything they knew in hopes of a different kind of life. Even though it was scary, could be hard, but they had to reach for it. In My Girlish Days. Late at night, trying to play my hand. Whoa, through my window, I slipped a man. I didn't know better. Whoa, boy, in my girlish days. My mama cried, Papa did too. Oh, they said, daughter, what a shame on you. I didn't know better. Oh, boy, in my girlish days. Don't you know I flagged a train? I didn't have a dime, and I tried to run away from that home of mine. I didn't know better. Oh boy, in my girlish days, in my girlish days. Play the blues, Terrence. I hit the highway. I caught me a truck. Do you remember 1927? Oh, things were rough. I did not know no better. Oh, back in my girlish days. Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, don't you know? All of my playmates were not surprised. I had to travel before I got wise. I found out better. I still got 65 years old and I still got. You still got. And you still got. And you and you and you and you still got. We still got our girlish ways. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I have been teaching a bunch online because that's what we're doing these days. And I've been teaching a Cole Porter class and a blues workshop. And I've got a bunch of Cole Porter students in here, actually, or a few. So I got to do a few Cole Porter songs. Yay! You know, I love this song. I really do. You dig into a Cole Porter song, and it's endlessly revealing to you. There are always a lot of rumors about who of his many lovers, he wrote which song about, but I do believe that he wrote this song for his wife, Linda Lee Porter. It's called I Concentrate on You. whenever skies look gray to me and trouble begins to brew, whenever the winter winds become too strong, I concentrate on you. When fortune cries nay, nay to me, and people declare you through, whenever the blues become my only song, I concentrate on you, on your smile so sweet and tender, when at first your kiss I decline, on the light in your eyes as I surrender, and once again our arms intertwine. And so when wise men say to me, they say love, love's dream never comes true, to prove that even wise men can be wrong, I concentrate on you. On your smile so sweet and tender, when at first your kiss I decline, on the light in my eyes as I surrender, and once again our arms intertwine. And so when wise men say to me that love's young dream never comes true, to prove that even wise men can be wrong, I concentrate on you. I concentrate on you, and everything's just a little better, even if I spent the morning reading the news, which is always bad these days. And I need a little pick-me-up, and there's so much that I don't do anymore, but loving friends is something I still do a lot of, and so I concentrate on you. I concentrate on you. I concentrate on you. I concentrate on you. Thank you. So we're going to do another Cole Porter song. This next song, God, I love this song. he was just, he was so clever, and so many of his songs feel like they're sort of a little puzzle that go around musically, but definitely lyrically too. However, I always think he was just really at his best when he would write about obsessional love, like really night and day kind of love. I've got you under my skin kind of love, right? And this is that song, So in Love. Strange, dear, but true, dear, when I'm close to you, dear, the stars fill the sky, so in love with you am I. Even without you, my arms fold about you. You know, darling, we're so in love with you am I. In love with the night mysterious, that night when you first were there. In love with my joy delirious, when I knew that you might care. So taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love with you am I. In love with the night mysterious, at night when you first were there. In love with my joy delirious, and you might care. So taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love, so in love, so in love with you. Am I? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. This next song was written by a woman named Anne Rennell. And if you were to look at her Wikipedia page just a few years ago, it would say that, it would mention her many accomplishments, but then it would say that her most famous song, Willow Weep for Me, was probably written by George Gershwin to help her get her started in her career. Which annoyed me to no great end because I happen to know that was not true. And here's the story. Actually, he was her mentor. He met her when she was a music student. He was so impressed. He said, if you're serious about composition, which you seem to be, come to Broadway. And so she did. She worked as his rehearsal pianist. And meanwhile, from her $7 a week apartment in Brooklyn, I mean, really. She would, she haunted the music publisher. She hustled like crazy. Finally, Irving Berlin signed her as one of their staff composers. She had a couple of minor hits, but then he fell in love with this song, Willow Weep for Me, which she dedicated to her mentor, George Gershwin, right on the front page of the music. It's still there. If you actually get the true music, that's what it says. And this started this nasty little gossip. But, she didn't really need George at that time. She was already being published by Irving Berlin, and she went on to start writing for Walt Disney Studios, gave them their first big hit, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. She went on to become the first female director of music production at Paramount Studios. She was a pioneer in film scoring. She was incredibly innovative, multiple Academy Award winning and nominations. She just had some game. She was great. So we're going to do that song for you now. Willow Weep for Me, words and music by Anne Rennell. Willow, weep for me. Willow, weep for me. Bend your branches down along the ground that runs to sea. Listen to my plea. Won't you bend and weep for me? Gone, my lover's dream, lovely summer's dream, gone, and left me here to cry a tear into the sea, sad as I can be. Won't you bend, oh willow, and won't you bend, oh willow, won't you bend and weep for me? Murmur to the night to hide your lovely light. No more find me crying, sighing all alone. Murmur to the wind to say that love is sin. Leave my heart a-aching and a-making me moan. Willow, weep for me, weep in sympathy. Bend your branches down along the ground that runs to sea. Listen to my plea. Won't you bend, weep, weep for me. Murmur to the wind, say that love is sin. Leave my heart a-aching, making me moan. Murmur to the night, go hide your lovely light so none will find me crying, sighing all alone. Willow, weep for me and bend your branches down along the ground that runs to sea. Cover me when the shadows fall. Won't you bend or weep? Won't you bend or weep? Oh, Willow, won't you bend your branches down along the ground? Cover me so none can see. Won't you bend, oh willow, 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 oh willow. Oh Mary, don't you weep. Oh Mary, don't you weep. Oh Mary, don't you weep. Hide my face so none can see just what my love has done to me. Won't you bend, oh, won't you bend, oh willow and weep, and oh won't you, oh bend, oh and a willow and weep, and oh won't you, oh bend, oh and willow and weep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Won't you bend, oh willow, weep. Oh, won't you weep, weep for me. That was fun. How's our time?
I think we're ready for one last tune.
Okay, we got one last song. Okay. All right. We want to thank you guys so much for coming out in person and for tuning in. And thank you, Eric and Angie, so much. Support this fabulous bookstore and this music series. And you can pick up the music. You can pick it up from me here, from us here, or you can, of course, go to and download the music. This is how musicians are making it through these very hard times, so help us out. Here we go. We got a little, going to end with a little Billie Holiday song. You can dance. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is news. Your mama may have, and your papa may have. God bless the church that's got his own. He's got his own. Oh, got his own. And the strong get tough while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. Your mama may have, Papa may have, and God bless the church that's got his own. He's got his own. Money you've got, lots of friends, always hanging around your door. But when all those good times end, You ain't gonna see them, you won't see them anymore. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Your mama may have, and papa may have, but God bless the child that's got her own. Oh yeah, got her own. Terrence Brewer. Money you've got lots of friends, always hanging around your door. But when all those good times end, you ain't gonna see them, you ain't gonna see them anymore. And the strong get tough while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. And your mama may have, oh, your papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. Oh yeah, he's got his own. Put your hands together. You can dance if you want to. Come on up and move it and move it and move it and move it and move it. Thank you, Terrence Brewer. You're so fine, isn't he fine? One soulful and liquid playing, beautiful musician, and a very good friend to hang around with. And God bless a child that's got his own. 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 God bless the child that's got his own. Thank you so much.